And for a long time, the Deseret News had been aware of some of the market research that's out there that shows how, especially younger consumers of news, are tuning out, in part because of the parade of doom and gloom that comes through the news. Our readers wanted information that helped them to feel more confident about the choices and decisions that they make in their world. Solutions journalism, as it's emerging and being talked about, and David's been such a focal point for this, but really gave us a vocabulary and a framework for putting a lot of those concerns about how to meet the needs of our readers into focus for us. So it gave us a vocabulary and a set of tools, and through the Solutions Journalism Network, a network community to work with on the issues of solutions journalism. On pieces that have a strong solutions journalism aspect to them, and where we've really invested the time to do this well, they've performed well in our online metrics. We've seen that. And consistent with what the research shows in terms of positive stories and solutions-oriented stories often being shared through social media, we'll find good, what we call side door traffic into those stories. And we use a lot of metrics to evaluate how a story is performing online. And we can see whether it's coming from search or from social. And a good solutions journalism story will have a strong social traffic element to it on our website. So we're very encouraged by what we see. Our results over the past few years have been very strong. We've seen the print circulation, the audited print circulation, jump dramatically. We're the second fastest growing newspaper in the country, with 15% growth in circulation year over year last year. Training has been important. We have weekly trainings, we have weekly pitch meetings. But I do think that it makes us smarter. I think it makes us more incisive. I think it forces us to ask better questions. And as a result, I think our journalists feel that there's more meaning in some of the work that they're able to do. I think one of the toughest issues we faced in implementing solutions journalism itself, that aspect of our change in the Deseret News, has been that there can be a tendency when looking at an innovative solution to buy into the promotion of the organization that's offering the solution. And so it takes some real care to be able to step back a little bit after being in the midst of what looks like a really exciting solution. And I think step back and ask then some questions about, is the solution scalable? Is the solution workable in other settings, and so on? Some of the best solutions journalism we do, we allow just enough time from the initial report, within say a setting where a solution is being offered, before we actually print it, and allow the editing process to ask a few additional questions so that we make sure that the reporting on the solution doesn't veer into advocacy for the solution. I think it's just a practical reality that if journalism is going to survive, it needs to do more than just tell a story of all of society's problems.